I wanted to invite you along for our family trip to Savannah, Georgia. My son Matt lives down in Atlanta, and he picked us up at the airport, and we drove down to Savannah to spend some time with him. And my cousin also met us down there. He lives in Atlanta as well with his wife, and we just had a great time. It's a beautiful city to walk around. There's a riverfront. We got to see a huge container ship go by, which you don't get to see every day. It looked like it just barely made it under the huge bridge there. There was a museum and a nice hotel down on the riverfront with all kinds of geodes and even some prehistoric bones, fossils. It was really cool to look at too. It was just a beautiful trip. We did a ghost tour, and that was a lot of fun. Didn't see any ghosts, but we learned a lot of history about Savannah, and it is a very historic city. So if you like to walk and look at old homes and architecture, I would suggest that this would be the place to be. We got a lot of good exercise. Forsyth Park was in walking distance of our VRBO that we rented, so that was very convenient. And then we were able to walk pretty much anywhere we wanted to go. We did drive to Tybee Island, and we drove to a nice restaurant that was just outside of Savannah that I'll show pictures of too. That was really pretty. You'll see the name of it, but if you're interested in the VRBO that we stayed in, I did include some pictures. I will add that in the comments, but it was just a really beautiful trip. It was called The Wild. That was the restaurant we went to. And it's outside, and it serves seafood, and it was a really nice venue. And just a nice time together. So as I said, Savannah's a beautiful city, and we did have some issues. There's Jeannie, and we had some good talks over coffee in the morning. There's my teenage son. Probably I'm annoying him at that point. But we had a great time together. Made a lot of memories. And there's my son Matt playing chess in the park at Forsyth Park on Saturday morning. And there we are back down at the riverfront. Well, we had a great time. Would love to do it again. I think if we go back, we might even try to stay on Tybee Island. We have an issue at the airport. All the flights were canceled due to storms, so we had to end up renting a car and driving all the way back from Missouri so my husband could get back for his work. But Gus did enjoy running in Forsyth Park a couple of mornings. But here's Gus completely zonked out because we didn't get to our hotel from the airport till 2 a.m. Then we had to rent a car and drive 11 hours back to Missouri. My husband wasn't thrilled about that. Well, none of us were, but he insisted on driving the whole way. But here we are back in Missouri, and it just feels so good to be home after driving all of that way. But here's some final shots of Savannah. I hope you have enjoyed this little short clip, and if this encourages you to go down and visit, leave me a comment below. And thank you so much for stopping by my channel.